Well, the U.S. has carried out another drone attack in Pakistan's restive tribal areas, killing at least 8 people. Local security sources say U.S. drones hit a compound and a vehicle in the village of Lawara Mandi near the Afghan border. Now, they said the casualties were militants. The village is located in the North Waziristan tribal area, where the Pakistani army has been fighting to destroy bases of pro-Taliban and al-Qaeda-linked militants. Pakistan considers U.S. drone strikes in breach of its sovereignty. Islamabad has repeatedly protested the deadly strikes, which have continued in the tribal area since 2004. Let's cross over to Islamabad, joined by Press TV's correspondent Kamran Yusuf. Kamran, please fill us in on the latest information that you have on this most recent drone attack by the U.S.
Well, the latest is, of course, that there are conflicting reports regarding the number of casualties in these attacks. Some of the local media reports suggesting that at least 6 people were killed when U.S. fired drones in North Waziristan agency bordering Afghanistan. But other reports also indicate that at least 10 people were killed. This is the latest attack after a long break by the United States as far as drone strikes are concerned. And as we know that Pakistan considers the fact as violation of its territorial integrity and sovereignty. And this latest attack comes at a time when Pakistan military is also undertaking a military offensive in North Waziristan agency bordering Afghanistan. So we do expect condemnation from the Pakistani government soon regarding these attacks.
Well, let's look at that. You just talked about you do expect a condemnation by the Pakistani government. It's not the first time, though, Kamran, that the Pakistani government has condemned this type of aggression by the U.S. or the drone attacks by the U.S. Does it seem to make a difference when the Pakistani government complains?
Well, certainly, this is the biggest question that everyone really asks in Pakistan, because whenever a drone strikes take place, the Pakistan government as a routine condemned these attacks. But the main question is that how far their condemnation is effective. As far as the government is concerned, they are saying that they are taking up this issue at 4 levels, not only with the United States, but they have taken up this issue in the United Nations as well. And even this week, the issue of U.S. drone strikes have been taken up by the UN Human Rights Council, where once again a senior Pakistani diplomat raised this issue and urged the United States to stop these attacks. But on the other hand, there is also suspicion that it appears that there is some kind of secret understanding between the Pakistani government or the Pakistani military and the United States regarding these attacks. The only reason is that Pakistan cannot go public with such kind of understanding, because this will lead to a strong public backlash, because there is already a lot of anti-American sentiment within Pakistan, because many people believe that the law and order and the violent attacks that Pakistan is today facing, it is only because of U.S. presence in the region. So this is, of course, a very tricky issue for the Pakistani government to deal with.
All right. Thank you so much, Kamran Yusuf, Press TV's correspondent on this in Islamabad.